So this is our new air conditioner. So originally we had an air command, I think it was. So now we have a Houghton, and it's actually made by the same engineers that did the air command originally. So it's a whole new revamped design. The air command was sold out to Dometic and they sold to someone else, but the original designers have made this new Houghton now. So we didn't want to buy a new air conditioner, we just wanted our old one to work. So when we had our van painted, it was hard enough just to get all that off in the first place. We had to take all the solar panels and the toolbox and everything, and the original air conditioner stayed where it was, and then they painted the whole van around that old air conditioner. And we thought that, you know, it was just going to be a bolt back on sort of thing at the end. But before we did, after we got the van back, we decided to give the old air conditioner a bit of a clean out, and we cleaned it out, cleaned out the coils and made it real nice. We even repainted the cover of the air conditioner as well. That was a big job. And so we put that back together and tested the air conditioner, and it didn't work at all. So it wasn't making any cold. So we took it to an aircon guy, and this was all happening towards the end of a house sit, and it was all sort of rush. So we took it to an aircon guy. He determined that it was the little heat conversion device, so that was leaking gas from at that point. So that's the part that makes it go hot if you want to go into a cold environment. And so basically all he could do was cut that part out, and then we wouldn't have heating if we went to a cold environment, because it was a reverse cycle air conditioner. And so we didn't want that. We decided to put the money towards a new air conditioner instead. And so this is what we have now. So this particular air conditioner that we have is a Houghton 2800V, and it's the newer sort of type that's out there. There was another smaller sort of capacity version that we could have got, but it extended out too far and would have hit the roof racks that we have there. So, and it's kind of a bit good that we didn't, because this version has these special eco modes. So it has an eco mode 1, which is 70% of its normal capacity, and eco mode 2, which is 40% of its normal capacity, which allows us to use the air conditioner but not at full capacity, in that we're not using so much power, and that way we don't need to run, say, an extra injection fan. We don't have to use so much power. But if we want that grunt, we've got it. Or if we go to Karratha or something like that, where we've got a lot of heat and we need to run that sort of power, then we can run a lot of power if we need to, but we don't really need to use it so much because it's so efficient. So it's, compared to the air conditioner we used to run all the time, I mean, at the moment, it's running right now. I mean, you can barely hear it. Whereas before, the compressor would be really loud all the time, and now it's not sort of doing that. And it's, I mean, we're only on eco mode 1 at the moment. I could put it on eco mode 2, but it just doesn't need to run that much. I mean, it's the middle of the day here. It's like, it's literally noon, and this is as loud as it sort of gets. So we're very happy with how quiet it is, with how with the amount of power it consumes, and we're very happy with its performance. So with the old air conditioner, it would consume like 600 watts straight up when you turn it on, straight from the batteries, and then by the time it would settle down, we're consuming like 900 watts. And we've only got a 2000 watt inverter, so we're using half of its power. So that's a lot of power just to be sucking from the batteries. But with eco mode, if we can let that, if we just put it on eco mode, we're only using like 450 watts. So it's a more powerful air conditioner, but it's using less power. So we're really happy with how it's turned out for us. When we originally installed it, it had this E1 motherboard issue or something, so they allowed us to replace the unit straight away, and we haven't had a problem with the replacement. But otherwise, it's just been fantastic for us. We're really kind of happy that the old one went on us, because now we've got this new one that works just great and isn't as loud and it's much quieter. So, I mean, this is the compressor turning on right now. You can barely hear much of a difference. And so we're very happy with the air conditioner and how it is performing, and especially that we've got these eco modes. We can manage much better with batteries and use it like that. So that's our story with our air conditioner. So we hope you enjoyed a little story about our air conditioner and how that's working out for us much better now, because I know that a lot of these air conditioners out there that can be really loud and consume a lot of power. So next, in our next video coming up, we're going to introduce you to what we call our little sister. So stay tuned, and this is what we've got coming.